Hi everyone. Once again, this is Sky Power FM radio and TV services online, and this is your girl, Miss Barrow, Miss Arama Barrow, on a different program today. Um, Today, basically, we are here on an interview. This has to do with our Gambian footballers. Already, one member on a standby who is Omar Waterman Jassy. Omar Jassy, but he used Waterman. So, Waterman, welcome. Can you shut up and introduce us to yourself, please?
Yeah, hello, Miss Barrow, and as you said, I am Omar Watamanjas, a Gambian football player, and I am happy to be on your show and to to talk about a little bit about football.
Okay. Thank you very much. Anyway, happy Ramadan. Ramadan Mubarak, everyone. And you too, Omar.
Thank you very much, and the same to you and every Muslim
Okay,
person.
thank you. So back to what brings us here. Um, I will not take more time, so straight back to what brings us here. Um, First question is about, let's talk about your motivation. I mean, what motivates you to get into football?
Yeah, as far as football is concerned in Gambia, I grew up in a football environment, and when I was young, my dads, my uncles, everybody's footballer. So and they have a football team. So I was young to see them playing football. So I grew up, like I can say, I grew up in a football house. So that's one of the things motivate me to be a footballer.
Okay, okay. So why did you choose football? Was it because of that, or it
Yeah,
was because of
I choose the football because of that one. Of I grew up in a house like everybody's a footballer and they have a football team, and my dad was a footballer too. So and I grew up seeing they doing that, and I fall in love with it, and I grow up with it. Then then I see myself as a footballer too.
okay. So were you inspired by anyone? I mean, who inspired you?
It's a lot, man. Like I came from Serekunda, it's one of the biggest football cities in Gambia. So I grew up with different kind of footballers. I can name them like it's a lot. But like I said, I grew up with a house like in a house which is everybody's footballer, like my uncles, my dads. So I grew up. They inspire me to be one of them. And especially the society I came from. Serekunda is. So there, I see so many stars, who inspire me to want to be like them. So that's one of the most motivate me to to be one of them.
Okay, got it. Um, so what are the challenges?
Come again?
Any challenges?
What you said?
I mean, what are the challenges? Any challenges?
Yeah, as this game, is in any sport is challenging. It's not something like you just have it like easily. So we have so many challenges. We want to be who we are right now and want to be like professional footballers. So you have to have so much challenges to come you know out of all those kind of challenges. So yeah, we have so many challenges, from being where we are right now.
Like, can you just brief a little bit?
um the challenge is, you have it in good, you have it bad. That's part of life, as far as we are human beings, and especially Muslims. So the challenge is like, thank God, we went when we were in Gambia, we were doing good, and with the help of the fans and the families and the friends, then we have chance, playing for the national teams, and we went to England. So the only challenge was when I was in England, I could not get my papers done, like the working visa to stay in England. Like I have so many chances to play in good teams in England, but the challenge I have was I could not get the working visa, like the permit to play in England. So that's the one of the hard challenge I have there in my career, and that's one of the things, waste little bit my career where I wanted to see myself. That's the only hard challenge. But Alhamdulillah, because I was not in control of those things. So if I was controlling in those things, then I'm been playing in those things in England. But I am not controlling in those things. So but it's all good. So I have always come away out of those things.
Okay, so how did you overcome these challenges? I mean, especially the ones you are talking about in England. How did you overcome it?
In life, you have to have faith. You are, like I said, I am not in control of those things. Like England, they have their own rules. I went to England, like that's like almost 16 years ago. I was like young even. So like 2006. So I have a faith, and I believe what I am doing. Does not mean they don't allow me working permit, does not mean I have to do something else like other people's, like they give up or stuff. So I keep working hard, doing my thing. So after 3 years, it didn't work. Then I went to I have chance to go to Canada, in 2009. Then from Canada, it didn't work. Even I have another challenge. I came back to Gambia then 2010, and maybe that time God said you have to be in America. So I was in America. So then I signed a contract there, professional. But I could have something better than that, but that was my destination that time. And I'm thank God for it too. Because it's something opens sort of my doors. Some of the things I love doing too, playing football.
Wow, that's good. What are some of your secrets to get this far? I mean, to come this far?
In life, like I always said, people grow up in a different ways. People have different strong mentalities. People have different kind of faith. People think different. For me, I have a faith like, yeah, I need to have faith. I have to be strong, no matter what, because I am someone who I don't look to like Miss Barrow have this, I have to have it, or this, because I think God have give everybody's opportunities in different ways. It's depend how you take it and how you gonna resist it. So my challenge and my secret is faith, and be strong. The most important thing, if people around me are happy on me, that's more important to me. That's one of the secret, I keep going, because I don't have pressure from my family and my parents. They always said do what you love to do. We are not like you have to give us whatever we want. So the most important is you. Don't leave anything that you will not do, you will not be happy. So it's football you want to do is happy, just do it in the right way. So that's why any country I went, even in England, it didn't work, I went back home. In Canada, I went back home. In America, after so many years, I went back home to try. So because this is my career. So it's not like I went to America for England just to phone or to joke. Because this is what I know. In Gambia, everybody know what I'm on in football, and people expect me to be somewhere bigger than where I am. So, but I am not control of it. Like I said, we only have wish, but God's destination is the final say. But the most secret thing is to have faith, to be strong, and to have people around you, like good people with good action who motivate you. It's important.
That's a good one. Okay. So any regrets?
Regrets? Nah, I didn't regret anything or blame anything, because like I said, how whatever happened to me, you know, is supposed to happen to me. It's like I said, I am not in control of anything. If I was in control of anything, then the time I was in England, then everything will be go right for me. I will get the working permit playing for Chelsea or Crystal Palace or Charlton. I've been to all those things. All those things have offered me something to be there, but the paperwork and the working permit by the rules of England, that's the difficulty. So that's mean that I am not control of anything. Like especially when they come to football, I am not regret of anything. The most important thing I am. This is my passion, and I love to do it. So just to thank God because I still have life and I am healthy. So yeah, I'm not. I didn't regret anything.
Okay. So, did you got any message from the youth of today?
Yeah, a lot, man. I sometimes even I repost those messages. That make me motivated. So many people are looking up to me. So many people. messages me, not like even youth people, not only young people, different kind of people who know my name, who saw me play. They don't expect they were expecting me to be in a bigger places. But like I said, all those things is God's destiny. But I have so many messages from young players and other people who advise me, who tell me how I am, motivating them. So that mean a lot to me. That's why I never give up. I'm trying to work hard to show them, they still can look up to me, and I talk to them normal to give them advice, and yeah, that's my responsibility now to do.
Okay, that's a good one. Up till now, you're getting messages from the youth of today.
Yeah, still now, every time, sometime I like,
And
I repost those messages, to see like how, like, wow, people are still counting on me, people still love me. Some of them I didn't know them, they just tell me my games they watch in Gambia, some of the things they can, only remember. So that's not easy thing, because that was like, you're talking about like 17 years ago, 18 years ago. If people can never forget about that, try to remember, that's mean a lot to me too, because not everybody can have that. People are trying to tell you 17 years ago, 18 years ago, what you do here, so those things mean a lot to me. So I am really appreciate that, and those things motivate me to do more, you know and to show like I am the same player, the same talented. It's just like people have different locks in life, and that's normal, because you can see God give everybody's their way, even the prophet. So
yeah,
if we human beings cannot be accept those things, then we have problems.
that's true. Yeah. Okay. So let's talk about the influence. Any influence? I mean, any
Yeah, like
influence?
yeah, like I said, I grow up in a society like Serekunda is like, I grow up with lot of. I am someone, like when I was young, I think, like I said, some things is God who put it in you. Like since I was young, I am someone very likable. Since I was like 6 years, even since from sorry six grade six, I never pay school fees from my parents. Like somebody have
Wow.
to pay me because they love me, like somebody from not my family and stuff. So since I was young, some people just see me and like me because I grow up with those kind of society to people. I can go to visit anyone holidays even I was young, because they really love me and like me since I was young. I'm told, not being even traveling to Europe. So I am someone who grow up in those areas, with people. Like I can go to like so many legends in Serekunda. I think I have good relationship with everybody because I am young. I love, like, to be people who can advise you, people who can motivate you. So I am lucky to be like I am motivated by Ato Gomez, Sefo Soli, you know so many great players in Serekunda is, like, in our area, Makasa, all of those people, like Juventus on my uncles. So I have so many, motivated, people who influence me today to be who I am. So yeah, so I am always thankful for that, to be, you know, um, one of those kids.
Okay. So how did you use this influence? I mean, how did you use it?
I use it in a positive way, like, those people like who influence me, they are better than me in football. But like I said, life is luck. So most of them are not even professional, but they are one of the best players Gambian have produced.
Okay.
So, and then I take the good things, from them, and then the next one is just to work hard, and the luck came on my side. Then I have the chance to go to England at a very early age, but they really influenced me to be one, to be disciplined, to love the game, training. I don't put myself in a situation. I don't even drink attire. All my friends can drink, but I don't drink it because I love the game so much. I think whatever, in life, things can go ups and down, but I love to give these things, more time than the other things. So one of the things I see from them, most of them, like, is working hard, to believe what you do, and so. And then one of the things that influenced me is that, to be who I am today.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you this on my own. I know it's not in my questions, but through all those time, I mean, challenges and the things that you have to face because of this, your career. Were you
Mhm.
ever, did you ever got discouraged by any of those because of the challenges you're facing and all the difficult time?
Yeah, that's life. As far as this is, we are human beings. You will have the positive and the negative. you know some people said, bro, even when I was living America, because I live in California, one of the best cities in America, I was living good. Like, when I take the decision, I don't want to stay there, I want to come to Europe, but I have to go back to Gambia to start it. So many people, don't go, boy. Gambia is not easy, boy. Even you be in Europe working, it does not matter in Gambia. They don't matter about what you achieve in football or what you achieve. Gambia only respect what you have. You have house, you have in Gambia, most of the semesters they have that more than the footballers. You can see that, but it didn't matter. If football don't go, sit America, yeah, live your life. You can walk, you can do whatever you want. Anytime you go Gambia, you still be who you want to be. Because I tell them, yeah, that's true, but me, my career is more important. This is what I love to do. I understand that. That's a good advice for you, for me, to think about that. But I now, it's not my wish to just to quick like that, or to sit America, or do, because so many friends, and they do it. It's normal to them, and that's, I don't have nothing against them. That's their life. Because of, it's not easy in Gambia, because like I said, it's our society. Our society always discourage people. You can go to America or Europe to go to trials, and things didn't work out. You went back to Gambia. After 1 month, 2 months, people start to look you differently, or try to steal you. You are you are failed. You went to Europe, you don't do nothing, you're coming back. So that's why you see so many players in Gambia, they come to Europe, they don't want to go back, because of the pressure they have back home, and they have so many talents. It does not mean that if you come to Europe, things didn't work, you are a bad player, or you are not good. As far as this is your job and this is your career, I think you should have patience. Like, especially we are from Africa, nothing come easy for us here in Europe, even not in football, in any aspect, So for me, I have all so many messages. Boy, do this, man. If nothing to work, bro, you do it a lot. You try a lot, boy. What about now? You sit Europe, you try to find something else. You sit and work, because majority in Gambia, you see most of them semesters are not footballers, and they make so many money. They make houses. You see many houses in Gambia look so many beautiful. It's not footballers. It's not semester. So you work what you have to do. I say, yeah, that's true. But I am not. I am not that too much, like so much wealth. To be in wealth, to look so up. As far as me, if I have wealth, and my society and my people are not, most of them are poor, so what is the difference? So people will just come to me, and but my career, I want to follow it and love what to doing. So that's why, I still go, come back to Gambia, fight back, come back to Europe, and still sign, playing for the teams I want to play. And the most important thing, like I said, playing and love what to do. If I stop playing, then I can think about what I have to do. If I have to go and work, no problem, because life after football is important. The most important thing, like I said, you have people around you, people with good actions, people who motivate you. So,
Mm.
but that's more important in life. So if you have that, alhamdulillah.
Wow. That's very good of you. I mean, that's so thoughtful of you. So, finally, I know time is just less, but that's the end. So, any advice, your final thoughts? Of
Yeah,
course, sorry. You said right now you're in Germany.
yeah, I'm in Germany. Yeah,
You're playing in Germany.
yeah, I'm in Germany. Yeah.
Okay. What's the name of your team?
It's minus again. It's
Okay.
not Gambian. Not everybody can know these teams. Majority of Gambia,
I'm not
they only know
familiar with.
big teams.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's
it.
yeah, but it's good. I am so happy. So many Gambians are doing good. Especially the footballers. They're trying to be. Because like I said, football is can. Like, we are qualified now for the African Cup of Nations. It's good. People will know our name more, and the chances will be opened up more. So it's very good. So because of, you see a lot of Gambian footballers who are playing different countries, we never heard about it, but because of them now we heard about, oh, this is the country they are, oh, this is, so which is very good. So it's all about, we are there for our country, Gambia. So the advice I want to give to everybody, like especially the footballers, the young one, it's not easy, and it will never easy in life. you know
No.
you see, like right now we are in Ramadan, you will not eat from 5 until 8, so it's not easy, but you are doing it for the benefit of you and for your tomorrow. So life is nothing is easy. you know Never think that you are failed. You know, in this dunya, nobody's fail. You know what I mean? So that's how I see it. Whenever we went to Jannah, that's the time we made it every time. But this is just a temporal. Whatever we have, we're gonna leave it here. You know what I mean? So, but the most important thing, we have to get good used to our life, what we are doing, right now here. So the advice I was to give the young ones and the footballers, I know it will be like it is not easy, and it will never be easy. So we have to be fight and be patient, and have faith in whatever we do. The rest is in God's hands, because we are not in control of anything right now, Miss Barrow. If you were in control of a lot of things, you want to be in a better position like this, right?
Yeah, of
Yes.
course.
So thank God then we still have life and we are healthy. So many people we are older than even they passed away, and they are not better than us. So in life we just have to be patient. We have to love each another. That's all I can say, and to motivate people, that's all.
Wow, that's a good one. And thank you very much. That's the end of the program for today. And Waterman, oh my Glassy Waterman. Yeah, I think both here this name.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. It's nice having you around here. I'm glad that you answered to us. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah,
And
it's my pleasure to be here. As far as football is concerned, I am footballer. To speak about football, I am always to speak out and to talk, and especially to Gambia, and especially the young ones and everybody to understand it. So I hope, I know you cannot change everyone. I hope, I can move some people to believe what they do is more important.
that's true. That's it. So thank you very much. I'm very grateful for your time. And yes, we'll be having one-on-one among the few I have on board right now to interview them. So
Okay.
I'll be here tomorrow at the same time with Toldo, I think,
Okay.
one of the goalkeeper
Yeah,
in
Toldo is one of the Gambians. We can call it like one of the legend, because he been play. I play with him. We won a trophy. He's a very good guy, very calm. So he's a very nice person. So he did a lot for Gambian football, and like I said, if he was wanted to discourage, then he will quit football earlier. But he believed in himself also. So that's the respect I have. Those kind of people who believe in what they do. So, and he came out of it now. He's one of the best players in Gambia, and now you can see that is the players who they stand today until Gambia qualified. He's a very nice guy. I hope you guys have a good one. I will try to watch it inshallah tomorrow.
no problem. Thank you. And don't forget to like our page on Instagram, sorry, Facebook, and we are on YouTube as well. You can subscribe. So I so to be keeping update of our programs.
Okay, I will check it on Facebook then. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, you too.
Bye bye.
Bye.